1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go.
When you're fencing, you put the mask on, you put the weapon in your hand, you can feel your heart beating in the mask. It feels like there's a thump sound in the mask. Do, 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 do. Take your mask off, RJ. RJ is my new, young, potential star.
My name is RJ. I'm 12 years old, and I fence at Peter Westbrook Foundation.
We are a not-for-profit organization. The objective is to teach leadership to underserved children. Fencing is a one-on-one sport, not a team sport. I think all sports can be used to transform people's lives. However, it's the one-on-one sport that brings you to another level.
Well, the teachers here inspire me because, like, they're Olympians. They make it seem like you have to work hard to get to where they are.
I actually won a bronze medal in the 1984 Olympic Games. You see me with photos over there in the photo of my Olympians. Now they run the program with me.
I started at the Peter Westbrook Foundation in its first class in 1991. I had never met an Olympian before, and that was something that was really inspirational to me. And the fact that they weren't just Olympians, but they had college degrees, they carried themselves well. That was really exciting to me, given like the neighborhood that I was coming from.
When you think of fencing, you've never seen any black fencers. When you think of fences, you think of the elite of the society. But we're bringing it to the common man. There's so much talent you cannot believe. Tell me I gotta keep taking extra steps, RJ. RJ has been with us for maybe a year and a half. He has so much potential. He come from a broken family. Many of our kids come from broken homes.
His father lives in New Jersey. He's also on dialysis 3 days a week. The mother and the sister were in a homeless shelter in the Bronx.
He was having some problems with his mother. I got a phone call from RJ himself, and then I told him, let me call your aunt, that he was able to come stay with her.
All right. See you later.
He's been with me since 2012. I think he was going to 4th grade. He just wouldn't stop misbehaving in school. Maybe 49 incidents, tons of latenesses, and then all the misbehavior. He just didn't want to be in the shelter.
All of us coaches all come from broken families. I used to live in housing projects in Newark, New Jersey. Abuse in the family, abuse in the neighborhood. Fencing opened up a whole new world for me. When you have people that have come from nothing like you and able to become Olympian, your only reaction could be this: if they can do that, I surely can do the same thing.
We were a full year on the waiting list, and then we got an email that says, yeah, we made it in. Go! And then when we came here the first day, the parents, they said, you're in, never get out. The people from the foundation started saying, man, he's really good. And their excitement about him made me more excited, and then he became obsessed. I said, if you're still into it by your birthday, I'll get you a full set to practice in.
Last Saturday after practice, I went to Blade in Manhattan.
He got his fencing gear for his birthday, which is pretty expensive, but it was promised. I have this thing where I don't break promises with him because he's had a history of having that done. So okay, so the weapon, the helmet, and the glove. Okay. Congrats, birthday boy. I worry about him. And so I teach him how to travel by himself.
This is so much walking.
I teach him how to shop.
I buy my own food, cook for myself, go to the laundry by myself. So I won't need to depend on anybody to do those things for me.
I figured if you're coming from a background where you're abandoned or neglected, you got to set yourself up that this doesn't happen to you twice. If you learn something, it's yours. You don't lose it.
No more helmet hits. Help me stop. I was fencing with Jonathan and Matthias, teaching them. I was really showing them more moves. If you keep on attacking to the helmet, he's gonna know where to block every single time. Maybe if they start learning and they get into it, they would join the Peter Westbrook Foundation.
Before he was fencing to now, see a lot of changes in him. He's more disciplined now and got more patience.
What's your answer?
234.
Okay, so I write that down.
At the Peter Westbrook Foundation, everyone is required to submit their report cards 4 times a year. We have our dedicated tutoring center. It's free of cost, as long as you're a member of the foundation.
At school, if I raised my hand, the teacher would get an attitude. But Kevin, he was teaching me math and I didn't understand it, and then we kept on going over and over until I understood it. He didn't just teach me, or I'll get the answer and go on. No, let's review to make sure I know how to do it. 100%.
Tomorrow will be his first competition. This is the first time he actually got a chance to compete. So I'm expecting him to kill. So it should be pretty exciting.
When I fence, I try not to do crazy stuff. I make up a strategy in my head, and then I try to use that strategy.
On guard, ready? Fence! Oh, back 2.
I start off winning.
Oh, air pulse.
5. And right when elimination rounds come, I lose. Fencing taught me sportsmanship. I used to get really mad. My first bout I ever fenced, I lost. And then I walked away. And they said, no, shake the person's hand. Then when I shook the person's hand, that filled me with goodness. That's important, so you can end in a good way and not nobody's mad, sad. I wasn't finishing my attacks. I would lunge and then go back. And it's I was trying to parry each one of his attacks.
I used to come in dead last in all the tournaments I participated in when I was his age, and you get frustrated.
7th place, RJ Brown. RJ.
First tournament, I came in 7th place with a bronze medal. Speed. That's what I think my main issue was. Losing helped you get better, and I want to get better.
Fencing is a mirror image of life. It teaches you how to deal with defeat. It teaches you how to pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and get back out there fighting.
I made my first Olympic team in college in 2000. I dedicated myself to being the best in the world. Fast forward, by 2008, all that dedication culminated in winning a silver medal in Beijing. As long as he sticks with it, the sky's the limit.
High school and college, I will still want to fence.
I would hope that he uses it as a way of getting an education.
In the future, I see myself as a millionaire, living in a big house by myself. Not by myself, but yeah, with gold medals. Want to hear my quote? It's not my quote, it's a Nelson Mandela quote. It's no passion to be found in playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I was like, preach, preach, preach.